wondered who's not only shredding guitars on stage, but also raking in millions? Well, get ready to count down the top 20 richest rock stars on the planet. Stick around. You won't want to miss this crazy ride through the world of rock stars. 20. Annie Frid Lyngstad, $300 million.
Knowing me, knowing you. We just have to face it this time.
Let's begin the countdown with a blast from the past. Annie Frid Lyngstad, or as some might know her, the illustrious Princess Annie Frid Royce, Dowager Countess of Plauen, is our number 20 on the list of richest rock stars. You remember ABBA, right? Well, Annie Frid was the final piece of that glittering puzzle. Not only did she contribute to the global sensation that was ABBA, but she also ventured into a successful solo career, proving she could shine just as brightly on her own. Born on November 15, 1945, in Bjørkarsen, Bolingen, Norway, Annie Frid's musical journey began as a child. Picture this, a young Annie Frid singing her heart out in front of the class. Little did she know those childhood performances were just a glimpse of the stardom that awaited her. Her life took an unexpected turn when she moved to Sweden's Härjedalen region as a baby. Raised by her grandmother in Malmköping after her mother's untimely death, Annie Frid's resilience and talent started to shine through. As a teenager, she took singing lessons from Folk Andersson, a tenor singer, and even teamed up with a jazz band. And hey, ever heard of the Gunnar Sandevern Trio? Annie Frid became their lead vocalist in 1963. Talk about starting young. Not stopping there, she formed her own band, the Annie Frid 4. The girl was on fire. And of course, destiny had grand plans for her when ABBA came knocking. The rest, as they say, is pop music history. Now let's talk about Annie Frid's personal life. Relationships, drama, and yes, a bit of ABBA love. She got hitched at 17, went through a divorce, and even had a thing with bandmate Benny Andersson until 1981. But guess what? Despite all the twists and turns, they're still friends today. Ain't that something? In 1992, Annie Frid added a royal touch to her life by marrying Prince Ruza Royce, the Count of Plauen. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1999, but love found her again when she tied the knot with Henry Smith, 5th Viscount Hambledon, in 2008. Talk about a rock star love story. And that, my friends, is the incredible journey of Annie Frid Lyngstad. From singing in front of her class to ruling the charts with ABBA, she made a lasting impact on the music scene. Those 70s radio hits? Yep, that's her legacy, and they're still grooving on our playlists today. Stay tuned as we unravel the tales of even more rock legends. 19. Roger Waters, $310 million. Let's take a look at the turbulent yet incredibly successful musical journey of Roger Waters, coming in at number 19 on our list of wealthiest rock stars. Consider this scenario. England, 1943. A musical prodigy is born. Fast forward a bit and Roger Waters becomes the driving force and the creative genius behind one of the greatest rock bands in history, Pink Floyd. As the co-founder and former bassist, Waters left an everlasting impression on the group's sound and creative direction. Now let's talk about something iconic, Dark Side of the Moon. Waters, my friends, is the mastermind behind the majority of the lyrics on this critically acclaimed album. His lyrical prowess helped shape Pink Floyd's sonic landscape, making them a powerhouse in the world of rock. However, the story doesn't end there. Waters took the concept album game to a whole new level with The Wall. This masterpiece was loosely based on his own life, giving us a glimpse into the mind of this musical maestro. It's no wonder it became a cultural phenomenon. Born in England, Waters didn't just confine himself to studio wizardry. Nope, he rocked one of the largest single rock concerts ever, The Wall, in front of a staggering 45,000 people. That's the scale of the man's influence. Let's take a closer look at the controversy. Waters isn't just a musical figure. He's been a lightning rod for various debates. From a protracted legal battle with his Pink Floyd comrades to his outspoken stance on global issues, he's not afraid to make some noise both on and off the stage. But here's where Waters truly shines. Beyond the music, he's shown his humanitarian side. After the 2004 earthquake in the Indian Ocean, he stepped up to help. Plus, he's been a staunch supporter of ending poverty and malaria worldwide. Talk about using your rock star influence for good. And here's a fun fact. Roger Waters still holds the record for the best attended concert ever. In 1996, his staging of The Wall in Berlin drew a mind-blowing crowd of 200,000 people. Now that's what I call a rock star pulling power. Even with the financial blows from legal battles, Waters remains a big-ticket touring act, recently gracing the stage at Old Cella, or as it's officially known, Desert Trip, alongside legends like the Stones, The Who, and Bob Dylan. The man's still rocking the stage, making us wonder, is there anything Roger Waters can't do? Dave Grohl, $320 million. During 1991, the drum kit sensation joins Nirvana, and within 3 years, they've transformed popular music. Nirvana, under Grohl's rhythmic wizardry, became a cultural phenomenon, despite their aversion to the concept. Now, cue the tragic chapter. Kurt Cobain's untimely departure in 1994 left Grohl in the depths of grief. What does he do? Spends 6 consecutive days in his studio pouring his heart and soul into music. Result? 100 cassette tapes later, the Foo Fighters emerge, a testament to Grohl's resilience and musical genius. Fast forward to today, and Dave Grohl is more than just a name. A singer, guitarist, and songwriter, Grohl wears many musical hats. Beyond his iconic role in Nirvana, he's the founding force behind the Foo Fighters. And let me tell you, the Foo Fighters aren't just a band, they're a musical sensation. What sets Grohl apart? Well, aside from his musical prowess, he's renowned for being one of the most down-to-earth celebrities in the biz. In an industry filled with extravagance, he's the guy you could probably share a beer with at your local pub. Born in Ohio in 1969, Grohl's journey to rock greatness was written in the stars. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame not just once, but twice, first with Nirvana and then with the Foo Fighters, he cemented his status as a rock deity. Grohl could have coasted on Nirvana royalties for a lifetime, but it's his frontman role with the Foo Fighters that keeps the cash flowing. Their tours? Consistently among the highest grossing each year. 17. Ringo Starr, $350 million. Now let's roll back to the swinging 60s, where the beats were groovy and a certain Ringo Starr was making drumming history with none other than the Beatles. Landing comfortably in the 17th spot of our Rockstar Riches countdown, Ringo Starr proves that being a drummer has its perks, especially when you're drumming for the Fab Four. Sure, he held down the rhythm section, but Ringo wasn't just any drummer. He lent his vocals to hits like With a Little Help from My Friends and Yellow Submarine. And here's a quirky tidbit for you. Ever watch Thomas the Tank Engine? That's right, Ringo Starr's soothing voice narrated that childhood classic. Born in 1940 in Liverpool, England, Ringo's musical journey took a stellar turn when he joined the Beatles. Drumming for the biggest band in the world wasn't his only claim to fame. He occasionally took the lead vocals and even penned some Beatles classics like It Don't Come Easy and Photograph. Now, when the Beatles called it quits, did Ringo fade into musical oblivion? Not at all. He stepped into a successful solo career, spreading peace and love along the way. Besides beats, he lives a vegetarian lifestyle and spreads good vibes. In 2018, Prince William knighted Ringo Starr. And if you're wondering what a Knight of Rock does these days, he's still rocking the stage with his all-star band. Oh, and did I mention he owns real estate all over the globe? The Knight is living large. But where did the bulk of his fortune come from? Well, let's state the obvious. Being part of the Beatles is like having a golden ticket to financial success. Add in some successful solo ventures, ongoing tours, and a mantra of peace and love, and you've got Ringo Starr, a true legend in more ways than one.
The yellow submarine, the yellow submarine. We are living
16. Lars Ulrich, $350 million. Taking the 16th spot, we've got the rhythm master, Lars Ulrich. This Danish dynamo has not only kept the beat for Metallica, but has amassed a staggering net worth of $350 million while doing so. Lars Ulrich was born on December 26, 1963 in Gentofte, Denmark, to Lone Sylvester Vid and former tennis player Torben Ulrich. Now here's a fun fact. Tennis was Lars's first love, but all that changed when he attended a Deep Purple concert in 1973. Mesmerized by the performance, Lars traded his tennis racket for drumsticks, and the rest is rock history. In 1980, Ulrich made a move to Newport Beach, California, and in 1981, he took out an ad in the local newspaper seeking fellow musicians. Enter James Hetfield, and bam, Metallica was born. Now, why is Lars Ulrich not just a drumming maestro, but also a multimillionaire? Well, he's not just pounding the skins, he's also handling all the merchandising and image-related matters for Metallica. As the wealthiest member of Metallica, Ulrich's fortune doesn't just come from the blockbuster tours, but also from consistent album sales of Metallica's back catalog. And let's not forget, this man is not slowing down. He's not retiring, he's just getting started, which means that his net worth is on a one-way ticket to the moon. Fun fact number 2, Lars Ulrich holds the title of the first Dane to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Quite the achievement, right? And if you think his skills are confined to the drum kit, think again. Ulrich's reputation as a versatile drummer is showcased in his evolving style throughout his illustrious career. Remember the late 90s when everyone was buzzing about Napster? Well, Lars Ulrich was at the forefront of that battle, filing a lawsuit against the music file sharing website for copyright infringement. Talk about fighting for your art. 15. Larry Mullen Jr., $350 million. The 15th spot belongs to none other than the rhythmic powerhouse behind U2, Larry Mullen Jr. While he might not be a household name unless you bleed U2, Larry's beats have been echoing through the music scene since the band's inception, and they're still going strong today. Lawrence Joseph Mullen Jr. was born on the 31st of October 1961 in Dublin, Ireland. His journey into the world of percussion began early, starting with piano lessons at the age of 8. But it was in 1971, at the tender age of 9, that he picked up the drumsticks under the guidance of Irish drummer Joe Bonnie. Before U2 dominated the charts, Mullen cut his teeth in a Dublin marching band called the Artane Boys Band. Fast forward to 1976, when U2 was born, and Larry Mullen became the heartbeat of the iconic rock band. His drumming prowess contributed to some of U2's greatest hits, including anthems like Sunday Bloody Sunday, Pride in the Name of Love, Where the Streets Have No Name, Zoo Station, Mysterious Ways, and City of Blinding Lights. The guy's got a rhythm that resonates through the ages. Now here's a fun fact to spice things up. Larry Mullen Jr. has bagged a whopping 22 Grammys. That's more Grammys than your average person has coffee in a week. And let's not forget his side gigs, like collaborating with heavyweights like REM. The youngest in the U2 quartet, Larry's not just about the drums. When he's not setting the beat for one of the greatest bands in history, he's cruising on his Harley Davidsons and rocking out to the king himself, Elvis Presley. 14. The Edge, $400 million. Don't let go, rock fans, because we are entering into the world of one of the greatest guitarists in the history of rock. The Edge, also known as David Evans. With a net worth of a cool $400 million, Edge has become a legend. Born as David Evans, the Edge adopted a stage name that resonates with his distinctive musical style. As U2's lead guitarist and keyboardist, he's been a steadfast force since the band's humble beginnings, evolving with them through colossal stadium tours that have become the stuff of legends. It's no secret that the Edge is an incredibly talented guitarist. He is regarded as one of the greatest of all time. His musical style? Well, it's been described as understated, but anyone who's listened to the iconic sounds of U2 knows there's nothing understated about the impact. Beyond U2, the Edge has dabbled in solo works and made some savvy real estate investments. But it's his role in U2 that earns him a coveted spot on our list of rock star fortunes. And speaking of U2, he's not the only one from the band making it rain. Stay tuned to find out who else is rocking the charts. 22 Grammy Awards. That's the number of golden gramophones adorning the Edge's shelf, a testament to the musical magic he's woven with U2. His guitar skills have not only shaped U2's destiny, but have carved a niche as one of the greatest in the business. What's more, the Edge isn't just about the strings. He's a backing vocalist and a skilled keyboard player, rounding out his musical prowess. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he stands tall as a rock legend.
Love is blindness, I don't wanna see.
13. Gene Simmons, $400 million. Let's talk about none other than Gene Simmons, the man behind the legendary 70s rock band Kiss, and a net worth that'll make your head spin, a whopping $400 million. Gene Simmons, also known as The Demon, co-founded Kiss, a popular rock group that has brought in immense wealth for Simmons and his fellow bandmates. But Kiss wasn't just about music. It was about a theatrical experience, blowing blood, spitting fire, and a trademark, unusually long tongue. The Kiss Army, with their black and white legions, followed the band fervently. After the years of rocking in full makeup, Kiss eventually took it off. But Simmons' success didn't stop there. He embraced the limelight in films and reality television, showcasing a versatility that adds layers to his rock star persona. Born in Israel in 1949, Gene Simmons is an icon of culture. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014, Simmons has made his mark on the music scene. But where he truly shines is in his entrepreneurial spirit. The Kiss brand isn't just about albums and concerts, it's also about marketing and merchandise. The Kiss merchandise empire, with Simmons at the helm, spans over 5,000 different products, from t-shirts to pinball machines. And let's not forget the infamous Kiss coffin. Simmons' exuberant, some would say shameless, marketing of Kiss has turned the band into a financial powerhouse, with licensing agreements ensuring that Kiss is a brand, not just a band. Simmons doesn't just rock on stage, he rocks the business world. His $400 million nest egg isn't just from music, it's from a strategic blend of showmanship, marketing, and a tongue-in-cheek approach to the business of rock. 12. Adam Clayton, $400 million. Let's dive into the fortune of a bass-playing star and business titan. I'm talking about the Irish-born rocker Adam Clayton with a net worth of $400 million. Now, you might know Clayton as the anchor of the mega band U2, where his command of coolness in the bass guitar has helped shape the band's iconic sound. But here's a little-known fact. Before U2's permanent manager, Paul McGuinness, joined the scene, Clayton was not only holding down the bass, but also handling managerial duties. Talk about a multitasking rock star, but let's not be deceived by Clayton's experience. It's about guiding U2 to some of the most lucrative world tours in music history. With over 170 million albums sold worldwide, U2 dominates the music industry, and Clayton's bass lines have played a crucial role in that success. Now let's talk real estate, because when you've got a fortune like Clayton's, you're not settling for a modest abode. His 17-acre estate boasts a 20-bedroom castle, adding a touch of rock star royalty to his lifestyle. Interestingly, it's on this estate that U2 recorded their iconic album, The Joshua Tree, creating a musical history within the walls of Clayton's rock star haven. Adam Clayton isn't the only U2 member on this list, and that speaks volumes about the band's financial prowess. With $400 million to his name, Clayton has mastered the financial game as well. 11. John Bon Jovi, $410 million. You're going to love John Bon Jovi's wealth because this New Jersey legend has a fortune that's as massive as his anthemic hits. With a net worth of over $410 million, John Bon Jovi is a multi-millionaire as well as a rock star. Born John Bon Jovi Jr. in 1962, Bon Jovi grew up in New Jersey, surrounded by the tight embrace of a close-knit Italian family. Perhaps it's this background that helped shape the rock icon we know today. In 1983, he founded Bon Jovi and released their single Runaway, marking the beginning of a legendary career that would span 14 studio albums and more than 2,700 concerts worldwide. Besides being a rock star, John Bon Jovi is a dedicated family man as well. Married to his childhood sweetheart, he's a proud dad of 4, proving that amidst the stadium lights, there's a heart that beats for family. As the primary songwriter for Bon Jovi, John has penned a mountain of hits that continue to rock the airwaves. The band's high-drawing tours are a testament to their enduring popularity. But Bon Jovi isn't just about the music. He's a man of many talents. From acting in TV's Ally McBeal to starring in films like U-571 and Pay It Forward, he's shown that his star power extends beyond the stage. And let's not forget his savvy real estate moves. With a Soho condo in New York City and a New Jersey mansion, each worth about $22 million, John Bon Jovi knows how to turn his rock star earnings into solid investments.
Working for a man, she brings home her bed for love.
10. Eric Clapton, $450 million. It's time for rock fans to explore Eric Clapton's legend, a guitarist so iconic that he's not just in the Hall of Fame once, but 3 times. With a whopping net worth of $450 million, Clapton is not only a guitar virtuoso, but a financial force to be reckoned with. Born in Surrey, England in 1945, Eric Clapton is a legend on the music scene. He began his illustrious career in 1963, making waves with the Yardbirds, Derek and the Dominoes, Blind Faith, and Cream. His guitar mastery has earned him a spot among the best guitarists of all time, and songs like Layla, I Shot the Sheriff, and Tears in Heaven have become timeless classics. Now, what sets Clapton apart isn't just his musical prowess, it's his diverse taste that extends beyond the strings. An avid car enthusiast since the 1970s, Clapton boasts an ultra-rare car collection valued over $100 million. And if that wasn't impressive enough, his art collection includes pieces by masters like Degas, Matisse, and Richter, a collection on par with museums. But let's not forget the man's dedication to the stage. Nicknamed Slowhand, Clapton straddles the worlds of fiery blues and AOR pop, showcasing his enduring appeal. His concerts continue to sell out, including a remarkable 7 consecutive nights at London's Royal Albert Hall to celebrate his 70th birthday. 9. Sir Mick Jagger, $500 million. You're about to shimmy into the world of a rock and roll legend, Sir Mick Jagger, the charismatic frontman of the Rolling Stones. With a net worth of a staggering $500 million, this English singer has been strutting and singing his heart out for over 6 glorious decades. Childhood friends with the legendary Keith Richards, Jagger co-founded the Rolling Stones, a band that's legendary in the realm of rock. Together, they've penned some of the most influential songs of all time, from the rebellious anthem Satisfaction to the sultry groove of Brown Sugar. But Sir Mick is more than just an excellent musician. He is also an accomplished artist. Beyond his electrifying performances, he's dipped his toes into acting and film production, showcasing his versatility. And here's a fun fact for you. His most recent child was born when Mick was a sprightly 73 years old, proving that age is just a number for this rock and roll legend. Jagger, born in 1943 in Dartford, England, not only brought his unique performance style and dynamic vocals to the Rolling Stones, but also a keen business acumen. He received his well-deserved knighthood in 2003, a testament to his significant contributions to the world of music and culture. Now, you might be wondering, are the Rolling Stones still relevant? Well, maybe not on the pop charts, but Sir Mick has transformed the band into more than just a musical act. He's turned it into the highest-grossing touring phenomenon on the planet. The Zip Code Tour in 2015 alone raked in nearly $110 million, proving that Mick Jagger's business savvy is as sharp as his stage presence. 8. Keith Richards, $500 million. Our journey takes us into the world of a rock legend, Keith Richards, the iconic co-founder of the Rolling Stones. With a staggering net worth of $500 million, this British songwriter and musician has been a driving force in shaping the sound of rock for over 6 incredible decades. Born in 1943, Richards, along with his childhood pal Mick Jagger, played a pivotal role in the formation of the Rolling Stones. As the second songwriter in the group, he has left an everlasting mark on the music scene, contributing to over 100 albums, including a whopping 30 studio albums. Hits like As Tears Go By and I Can't Get No Satisfaction are just a glimpse into Richards' musical genius. But Keith Richards has also made a mark in Hollywood, playing Johnny Depp's father in the Pirates of the Caribbean films. However, his life hasn't been all glitz and glamour. Richards has a well-documented history of substance abuse, adding a layer of complexity to his legendary persona. Now, when it comes to wealth, Mick Jagger's right-hand man is no slouch. With an estimated net worth of $500 million and 5 grandchildren, Keith Richards stands tall as one of the wealthiest rock stars on the planet. 7. Bob Dylan, $500 million. He is considered one of the most iconic folk music figures, the legendary Bob Dylan. With a net worth of $500 million, this Nobel Prize-winning troubadour has not only left an imprint on the world of music, but has also etched his name in the annals of literature. Born Robert Zimmerman in 1941 in Minnesota, Bob Dylan's career has been a mesmerizing journey spanning over 6 incredible decades. Now, you might wonder why he's not higher on the list. Well, it's essential to remember that Dylan's musical odyssey began in an era when musicians weren't as handsomely paid as they are today. Dylan's touring consistency has earned him the nickname of having a never-ending tour. This folk maestro has been enchanting audiences across the globe, solidifying his status as a living legend. But here's a mind-blowing fact. Dylan isn't just a touring sensation. His musical catalog was sold to Universal for a staggering $400 million. Bob Dylan stands alone as the only singer-songwriter to have bagged a Nobel Prize in literature. Yes, you heard that right, a Nobel Prize, not for his melodic prowess, but for the sheer poetry embedded in his soul-stirring songs. With songs that have become anthems for civil and social activism causes, Bob Dylan's influence is immeasurable. Over 6,000 artists have covered his tunes, and his impact on the world of music and beyond is nothing short of revolutionary. In recent years, Dylan saw a cool $15 million annually from his song catalog royalty stream. And in December 2020, he made headlines by selling 100% of his song catalog to Universal Music Publishing Group for a jaw-dropping $400 million. Bob Dylan isn't just a musician, he's a cultural icon, a Nobel laureate, and a success in business. Bob Dylan is among the greatest songwriters of his generation, often cited as among the greatest rock stars who contributed to social activism and the fight against social injustices. He gained international fame with catchy songs that often tackled social, political, and philosophical issues.
We live in a political world. The cities live alone in fear.
6. Sir Elton John, $500 million. We will take a journey through the glittering, sensational career of the one and only Sir Elton John. With a net worth of a whopping $500 million, this iconic singer, songwriter, and pianist have been a dominant force not only in the music industry, but also in the realm of showbiz extravagance. Sir Elton John, born Reginald Kenneth Dwight in 1947, is an English maestro who has sold more than 300 million albums worldwide. What a career! What a symphony of success echoing through the ages. Elton's financial ascent is nothing short of spectacular, with earnings soaring to over $80 million annually, especially during his global tours. A significant contributor to Elton John's financial prowess is his Las Vegas residency at the iconic venue, the $1 Million Piano. Each show, a grand spectacle in itself, rakes in a staggering $500,000. Now that's what we call a showstopper. But Elton's success isn't just about the glitz and glamour, it's about his unbridled passion for music. Rocketing to fame in the 1970s, he didn't just ride the wave, he formed his recording company to produce his albums, solidifying his lifelong collaboration with the lyrical genius Bernie Taupin. A favorite of the royal family and a dear friend of Princess Diana, Sir Elton John was knighted in 1998 by Her Majesty for services to music and charitable services. His impact on the world of music goes beyond notes and melodies. It's about the indomitable spirit of philanthropy. Now, here's a fun fact for you. Elton John's first hit, Your Song, released in 1970, was a global sensation, marking the beginning of an illustrious career that continues to enchant audiences worldwide. But with great fortune comes lavish spending. Sir Elton John, notorious for his extravagant lifestyle, has been reported to spend generously on opulent items, from shelling out nearly $50 million in less than a year to splurging $475,000 annually on fresh flowers for his various homes. Elton John is indeed a connoisseur of the finer things in life. 5. Sting, $550 million. We will now explore the remarkable career of the one and only Sting. With a net worth of a staggering $550 million, this multi-talented musician, actor, and singer has left a lasting impression. Sting, born Gordon Sumner in 1951 in England, began his professional journey as the lead singer of the iconic band The Police. Their album Synchronicity alone went 8 times platinum, catapulting Sting into the realm of superstardom. But he didn't stop there. In the 1980s, Sting embarked on a highly successful solo career, selling millions of albums worldwide. But Sting's talents extended far beyond the realm of music. He's also graced the silver screen with his presence, appearing in notable films such as David Lynch's Dune and Zoolander 2, alongside Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. Talk about versatility! Beyond his entertainment ventures, Sting has dabbled in various business endeavors, including investments in multiple mansions. Not to mention his unwavering support for the Newcastle United Premier League Football Club, showcasing his passion for sports. Sting's journey to fame wasn't without its humble beginnings. Raised near Wallsend's shipyards, he was inspired by a wave from the Queen Mother to pursue a more glamorous path in life. From delivering milk with his father to mastering the Spanish guitar left by a family friend, Sting's journey to success is a testament to his unwavering determination and talent. In addition to his musical and acting pursuits, Sting has also delved into literature, publishing 2 books. His contributions to the arts were further recognized when Queen Elizabeth II awarded him a CBE in 2003, highlighting his immense impact on the cultural landscape. And let's not forget Sting's iconic songwriting prowess. Hits like Every Breath You Take have not only captivated audiences, but also propelled him into the realm of highest-earning musicians. With royalties pouring in from radio play, Sting is estimated to earn a jaw-dropping $2,000 a day just from his songwriting credits. From punk rock anthems to soul-stirring ballads, Sting's musical repertoire spans generations, making him a true icon of the industry. And with lucrative reunion tours like the one with the Police in 2007-08, it's no wonder his fortune continues to soar, with ticket sales alone raking in nearly $400 million. Four, Bruce Springsteen, $650 million. We're bringing you the incredible journey of none other than the boss himself, Bruce Springsteen. With a whopping net worth of $650 million, this Jersey native is more than a legend of American musical royalty. Bruce Springsteen's musical odyssey began in 1964 when he was inspired to pick up his first guitar after witnessing the Beatles on The Ed Sullivan Show. Little did he know that this decision would set the stage for a career that would shape the landscape of rock and roll. Bouncing from band to band, Springsteen finally took the reins in 1972, forming the legendary E Street Band. While the debut studio album, Greetings from Asbury Park, may have started slowly, it was just the beginning of a musical legacy that would unfold. Born in Long Branch, New Jersey in 1949, Bruce Springsteen's impact on the music industry is immeasurable. His breakthrough came in 1975 with the release of the iconic song and album Born to Run, propelling him to the heights of musical stardom. With over 135 million records sold globally, he's claimed 20 Grammy Awards, the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016, and the Woody Guthrie Prize in 2021. A true working-class hero, Bruce Springsteen continues to captivate audiences with his legendary 3-hour concerts that have become a hallmark of his career. His autobiography further solidifies his status as a cultural icon. In terms of finances, the boss has amassed a staggering $650 million, with the bulk of his fortune flowing in from the powerhouse performances that have become synonymous with his name. The enduring appeal of his music ensures that fans old and new keep flocking to experience the magic of a Bruce Springsteen concert. Three, Bono. $700 million. You're going to be wowed by the iconic Bono, whose net worth of $700 million places him among the wealthiest and most influential figures in the rock and roll realm. Born Paul David Hewson in 1960 in Dublin, Ireland, Bono rose to fame as the lead singer of the legendary rock band U2. His unique vocals and exceptional lyricism propelled U2 to unprecedented heights, earning them nearly 24 Grammy Awards and establishing them as one of the world's most popular bands. Bono's talents didn't go unnoticed, and in 2005 he was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. But Bono is more than just a musical maestro, he's a man with a mission. Beyond the stage, he has embraced roles as a political activist and philanthropist. Bono has been a driving force behind various initiatives, including the creation of the One organization, which focuses on combating poverty and preventable diseases. Now let's address the stylish beast in the room, those sunglasses. There is more to Bono's distinctive eyewear than just fashion. It's a necessity due to his battle with extreme glaucoma. Despite this challenge, he continues to shine on both the musical and humanitarian fronts. Knighted by Queen Elizabeth II in 2007, Bono's multi-decade musical journey and dedication to noble causes have culminated in a staggering net worth of $700 million. U2's success in album sales and record-breaking tours undoubtedly contributes to this financial prowess. Not to mention Bono's strategic investment prowess, like the $90 million Facebook venture through his investment group, Elevation Partners, has proven to be a lucrative move.
You give yourself away.
2. Jimmy Buffett. $1 billion. Take a trip to the sun-soaked world of Jimmy Buffett, the ultimate embodiment of island escapism and carefree living. With a net worth of a staggering $1 billion, Buffett isn't just a musician, he's a bona fide empire builder. Born on Christmas Day in 1946 in Pascagoula, Mississippi, Buffett's journey to becoming America's official beach bum began in Mobile, Alabama. But it was his move to Key West in 1971 that set the stage for his iconic brand of music and lifestyle. Jimmy Buffett's laid-back tunes, epitomized by his signature song Margaritaville, have not only captured the hearts of fans worldwide, but have also paved the way for a diverse empire, From restaurants like Margaritaville Cafe to a legion of devoted fans known as parrot heads, Buffett's influence extends far beyond the stage. Now you might be wondering, what's the secret to Buffett's billion-dollar empire? Well, it's simple. His tours and businesses are as hot as the Caribbean sun. Despite not churning out chart-topping hits since the 70s, Buffett's live performances remain a must-see spectacle for legions of parrot heads. These devoted fans are more than willing to shell out big bucks for tickets, t-shirts, and a taste of the Margaritaville lifestyle. And that's not all. If you've ever found yourself sipping a margarita at a tropical oasis or indulging in a cheeseburger in paradise, chances are you've stumbled upon one of Buffett's culinary creations. With over 40 Margaritaville, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and Landshark restaurants worldwide, Buffett's influence extends from the stage to the shores. In recognition of his contributions to music and island culture, Buffett received an honorary doctorate from the University of Miami in 2015, an occasion marked by his trademark attire of flip-flops and sunglasses.
Wasting away in margarita.
1. Paul McCartney, $1.2 billion. In the hallowed halls of rock and roll royalty, there reigns one undisputed king, Sir Paul McCartney. With a net worth of a staggering $1.2 billion, McCartney not only tops the music charts, but also the list of the richest rock stars in the world. Born in Liverpool in 1942, McCartney's musical journey began as a founding member of the Beatles, arguably the most influential band in history. Alongside John Lennon, McCartney penned some of the most iconic songs of all time, including classics like I Wanna Hold Your Hand. Even after parting ways with the Beatles, McCartney's musical prowess continued to soar with his band Wings. Joined by his wife Linda, it was the beginning of a successful solo career. But what sets McCartney apart isn't just his musical genius, it's his unparalleled success as a performer. With annual earnings ranging from $50 to $70 million from touring alone, McCartney's live performances continue to captivate audiences worldwide. Despite his age, McCartney shows no sign of slowing down, regularly selling out stadiums and embarking on relentless tours that defy the limits of time and age. Yet McCartney's legacy extends far beyond the stage. With over 100 albums sold worldwide, including 22 studio pop albums and 5 classical albums, McCartney's impact on the music industry is immeasurable. His contributions have earned him not one but 2 inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and knighthood in 1997, cementing his status as a true icon. And if being a billionaire rock star isn't impressive enough, McCartney's ambitions reach even greater heights. Reports suggest he's in the midst of a monumental deal to buy back the Beatles' publishing rights from Sony Music, a move that could cost a whopping $750 million. There are the top 20 richest rock stars on the planet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your fellow music lovers, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic content. Thanks for watching.